Hello, this is Andrew Davey at Nevada Ford, and we're here with Caitlyn Hippler from Mom's Clean Air Force. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Andrew.
So first off, how did you get involved in environmental justice advocacy?
Well, I think once I had my son, and he had a lot of problems breathing when he was a child, and then I educated myself in environmental science, and I started to realize that a lot of the problems he was probably having were caused by his environment, not necessarily his health directly. So then I decided I wanted to get involved in programs that involved environmental advocacy, and Mom's Clean Air Force is probably the best organization to get involved with if you're trying to protect your children from climate change and air pollution, which are one of the main causes of childhood asthma.
So for you, this is a very personal fight.
Yes, it is very personal to me. I have a lot of friends that struggle with the same things, and some of them can't even afford to take care of their children medically because of these problems.
You know, you bring up an interesting point, which is, you know, there's a stereotype out there that environmentalism is just for rich white hippies. But like for you and for many others out there, it is much more of an economic justice issue.
It is. I think a lot of people don't realize that climate change and pollution, it affects everyone. It's not something that affects one gender, one social class, one race. It affects everyone. And it's not fair to take away something like that should be available to everyone. And it's not. I mean, we're all affected by it.
Yeah.
And it is an issue because the people that are really suffering from it are the people that are suffering from other things as well. Their income is not there, so they can't pay for their medical bills. They don't have the proper health insurance to pay for things that are caused by air pollution. I mean, there's a greater issue, and I think that, if anything, the demographic that you described is sometimes the least affected because they have access to proper health care, and they have access to maybe living in areas that aren't as mired down by air pollution.
So what are you hoping to accomplish with Mom's Clean Air Force? You know, what issues are you currently working on here in Nevada?
For me, working with moms, I would love to work with them more on just educating the populations, especially in Nevada, where we see very few environmental advocacy groups active in Nevada. I mean, they're there, but I don't think they get the attention that they deserve. And I think people just need to know more about air pollution and climate change. We see it in our students at Nevada State College. They'll come into environmental science classes and not know anything about the air quality here. All they know is some days they cough, or some days they have a weird scratchy rash, and they don't look much more into it because they don't have access to the education.
Yeah.
And Moms is very good about bringing that education to the states.
So, just a little while ago, Van Jones and a few others spoke about a new campaign Chispa Nevada is doing, Clean Buses Helping Niños. Are you taking part in that? And what are you hoping to accomplish with changing out and updating the school buses our kids ride?
I love this campaign just because I have children that one of them's in CCSD now, and the next one will go in next year. And I see the buses when I'm dropping the kids off at school. They pull in, there's black smoke everywhere. You see the kids like covering their mouths, and like Van Jones said, it used to be cartoony and funny, but now it's not, because we know what that smoke means. We know what it does to these kids. And for me, it's personal. I mean, I have children that walk in that environment. I have friends with children that walk in that environment. So I think it's one of the greatest things we could probably do. We have the money, and it's like Van Jones says, it's a no-brainer. It's a basic need that everyone has. We need to breathe clean air. So why not invest the money that we got from them causing bad air to make clean air?
Yeah.
It just makes sense.